What is going on, guys, and welcome back to some more XDEFIANT. So I'm sure some of you guys have seen, but we just got the patch notes for tomorrow's update coming to XDEFIANT, and man, it is a big one. I'm not going to be able to name every single thing that's coming in the update, so if you guys want to check out the patch notes for yourself, the link will be down in the description. But the big ones for me are objective score and pyroclastic is finally fixed. I've been waiting for it since the launch of this season. I've had pyroclastic, it feels like, since the launch of the season, it feels like. So honestly, it has been a long time coming. I really cannot wait for that camo to unlock. Mostly for selfish purposes, honestly. The thumbnails are going to look fire, boys. I'm going to tell you right now, thumbnails are going to look very good. But other than that, of course, it's going to be so nice being able to use guns and actually have the max camo on them. But I'm sure for most people, objective score is definitely the #1 thing on their list. I know a lot of people have been waiting for that, myself included, but it is obviously a little bit late. For me, not really going to matter until we do get another mastery camo update, but for a lot of people, that is definitely going to help out. I'm going to have to test out and see which game mode exactly is best for getting score. Obviously, if you're good at going on kill streaks, TDM might still be the way to go, but hardpoint domination, if you're not good at going on kill streaks, definitely will be the play. Some people have mentioned to me that they think that hotshot or escort could be a better mode for score, so I'm definitely going to test everything out, and I'll let you guys know in a video. I will say though, right now, if you guys haven't been playing the 3v3 mode, definitely take advantage. That game mode is so much easier to go on kill streaks. With only 3 people on the team, it is just so much more common game, and it is a lot easier to go on streaks. So definitely check that game mode out. If you guys aren't great at TDM and going on streaks, that game mode might be for you. But getting back to the patch notes, another really big thing that is being added is smoke grenades finally being added to devices. Obviously, that was supposed to be added at the launch of Season 1, I believe, but I believe there were some bugs with it, so they weren't able to release it in time. But tomorrow, we are getting that in the game, and honestly, I'm not really looking forward to it. It might get a little toxic in hardpoint, but in Search and Destroy, it'll definitely add to the game mode. Hardpoint domination, though, we'll have to see how it plays. It might get a little toxic. One really good thing I saw X mention, though, is that they said that spider bots is not going to track through smoke. Thank God, man. Imagine throwing a smoke grenade down and then a spider bot, and it still tracks someone through it. That would be insane. Another thing I'm really worried about, I said it before, but the echelon goggles in smoke, I don't see why it's not going to work in it, and it's just going to make it even better than it already is. That ultimate is already extremely broken, and making it even better, we'll have to see. The next biggest thing for me, at least, has to be the ACR and AK, both receiving a nerf. Thank God, man. Those things have been taking over this game for way too long. I'm so sick of seeing them in my public matches, especially the ACR, that gun. It's just too good, man. It really is. It doesn't look like they're receiving too big of a nerf, just a little bit to the fire rate, so we're gonna have to see how it actually plays out, if it's even that big of a nerf, but I'm definitely gonna test it out. Hopefully the LVAOC comes into the meta. If you guys don't know, that is easily one of my favorite guns in the game. It might be my favorite gun now, especially since I've been playing ranked more, not really using the P90 as much. The LVAOC, that gun is insane, man. Speaking of this gun, though, I've been calling it the LVAOC for the longest time. Someone grammar checked me down in the comments, and honestly, I've been trying to change my ways, but I can't do it anymore. I'm calling it the LVAOC. I might have already done it once this video without knowing, and if I did, and someone already corrected me, I swear to God, you're banned. Oh my God. One thing that didn't get mentioned in the patch notes, which I know a lot of people aren't too happy about, I mean, myself included, I wish it was there, but private matches, still no mention of the man. They did say in a reply I saw that they're still working on it, trying to iron out some things, make sure it's actually good, and not just a bug fest, you know. Obviously, that would not be ideal, but still, I know a lot of people were waiting for it. They said it was going to be in the beta this season, so we'll have to see. Maybe a few people can get their hands on it this season. Me? Mark? Maybe we can make that happen. I promise I'll make good content with it. Till then, though, we're gonna have to make do with what we got, but I will say I am so excited for private matches. I have been working on some collabs, but once we get private matches, man, it is gonna make it so much easier. I'm gonna be able to do a lot more content and obviously make it a lot better, so I'm super excited, man. Really, I don't want to wait any longer, but we definitely have plenty to do in this update. I am really looking forward to it. And the last two things I don't want to forget to mention is it looks like we are going to be getting a little update to the netcode. I'm not sure how big of a deal it's going to be. Obviously, they've said before, the netcode updates, they're going to come in small increments. It's really not going to be a one update change where you notice it instantly in one update, but over time, hopefully it is noticeable. So that is definitely a positive. I know they've been working on a bigger update to the netcode, I believe, so hopefully we get to see that soon. And then the last thing is it actually looks like we are getting a small movement buff. Don't worry, the B-hops are not coming back, but mantling, it looks like you're going to be able to mantle onto things a little bit easier. Based on the way you're looking at it, should be a little bit easier to jump up on things. I'm hoping it's noticeable for people like me. Obviously, I love jumping on things like this all the time. It helps out with the movement like crazy. So hopefully it'll be noticeable, but we'll have to wait to see it till tomorrow. I went for it. Had to. For the good old days. Imagine I'm going to hit one of those one days, boys. And it's going to be awesome. It is going to be the highlight of my life. It's going to be even better than that triple clat we hit all the way back then. Cue the clip. Oh! My life is complete. I know. I might be the best sniper of all time. Wavy has nothing on me. I gotta say it right now. Wavy, I'm calling you out right here in this video. 1v1 me once custom games comes out. I will put money on the line. I'm ready for it, man. Shout out to Wavy, though, of course, man. His videos are insane. That dude is insane at sniping, man. It is so cool to watch. By the way, guys, apologies for missing the last few days in videos. I have been working really hard on the next video coming up. It is going to be a huge tips video, probably the biggest one on this channel. It's looking somewhere to be like 25 to 30 minutes, so definitely keep an eye out for that. It'll probably be sometime this weekend, maybe Friday or Saturday. I also want to check out Black Ops 6 sometime soon, but that tips video is definitely going to be a good one, so definitely keep an eye out for that one as well. For tomorrow, obviously, we're going to be checking out the new update, and after that, obviously, it's Halloween. We are going to be playing some Outlast. I've been telling you guys, but we're going to be playing some scary games. I'm not sure if I'm going to dress up yet. I don't really have a costume. I'm not going to be going trick-or-treating or anything, so we'll see what the day brings, but definitely expect a scary game that day. And then, of course, like I said, this weekend or Friday, we're going to check out Black Ops 6. I did play one game. I played one game, guys, and I dropped a 0.69 KD. Of course, 0.69 exactly on the dot. Very nice. Obviously, not a nice experience, man. I got destroyed. It felt like I didn't know how to play video games again. I promise, it was my first game ever. I didn't play the beta or anything, so I don't know if it was just unlucky with the skill-based matchmaking or just matchmaking in general. Like I said, there shouldn't be any skill-based matchmaking. It was my first game, but we'll have to see. I'm going to check it out again, and we'll see how it goes. I'm not going to make too big of a judgment yet, but I have heard that the maps are not great. Like I said, I've only played on one map on one game, so I can't really make a judgment myself. But definitely let me know what you guys think down below. Are the maps any good in that game? I've heard quite the opposite. I will say though, I am very jealous of the progression. I've seen some videos and the progression looks really good in that game. There seems like there's tons to do. So hopefully XDEFIANT, one day we can get there with the progression, but at least we have the maps and of course, we have the gunplay, man. This game, it's really solid, of course. I've been saying it. We just need that progression, but it's definitely coming. Season 3 is right around the corner, boys. Prestige mode, mastery updates. I cannot wait.
Shout out, Kobe Doe.